What if a family's passion project, built in a garage over a decade, became a real motorcycle brand? Well, that's exactly what happened in a quiet corner of South Yorkshire, and the result is Mack Motorcycles. This isn't a big corporation with a massive marketing budget. This is Ian Oliver, a former Jaguar powertrain engineer, his son William, and a small tight-knit team operating out of a beautiful 19th-century farm building just outside Barnsley. They've spent more than 10 years developing two single-cylinder retro bikes, the Rex Naked and the Ruby Café Racer, and on May 8, 2026, they officially opened their doors for business. Starting from £15,500, these are proper hand-built British motorcycles. And we got to spend an hour riding the Rex through the South Yorkshire countryside to see what it's all about. First things first, it looks absolutely lovely in the flesh. The design was handled by Clive Goodwin, former creative director at Samsung Design Europe, and he's done a brilliant job of blending retro charm with a clean, modern finish. The big backbone tubular steel frame is proudly on display. The paintwork is handled by Richard Hammond's Hereford workshop. Yes, that Richard Hammond, and every detail feels considered and deliberate. It's simple, charming, and genuinely turns heads. The heart of the Mack Rex is a 600cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine. Derived from Husqvarna and produced by SWM, the same unit that powered the much-loved CCM Spitfire. Mack have fitted their own ECU and mapping to it with a claimed 5.7 bhp on tap. And honestly, on the road, this engine is the star of the show. It thumps and pulses aggressively, barks through its twin-exit key and exhaust, and delivers fat, low-down torque that lets you be completely lazy with the gears. You feel it through the bars, through the pegs. It's characterful, raw, and enormously entertaining. Riding through tiny moorland villages and past fields of spring lambs, the Rex felt perfectly at home. With a low 760mm seat height and a slim, lightweight package, it never intimidates. The wide bars are easy to reach, the switch gear is logical, and there's something wonderfully uncomplicated about the whole experience. No TFT screens, no ride modes, no endless menus, just you, the engine, and the road. However, it's not without its rough edges, and we need to be honest about that. The suspension setup on the pre-production bikes we sampled was far too stiff. Every bump and pothole went straight through your arms and lower back, and after about 30 minutes in the saddle, the seat comfort became a real issue. The bike also showed some reluctance to turn into corners, with the rear and front fighting each other under pressure. To be fair, Mack openly acknowledged both issues. Ian Oliver confirmed that the pre-production models had differing rear spring rates and that every customer build will be individually set up based on rider preference and weight. More development miles are also being added before final customer deliveries begin. So there's every reason to believe the production version will be a more sorted, more comfortable machine. The spec list elsewhere is genuinely impressive for the price. The chassis and swing arm are made in England by Caged Laser Engineering. Braking comes from a Hell radially mounted caliper with a 320mm floating disc backed by a Brembo master cylinder. The forks are 47mm fast stace upside downs, and the rear is handled by a fully adjustable Nitron R1 monoshock from Oxfordshire. Even the 17-inch polished rims with stainless steel spokes have a premium, handcrafted quality to them. The Mack team makes no secret of their philosophy: support British brands, support British manufacturing, and build motorcycles with genuine soul. It comes through in every conversation with them and in every detail of the bike itself. Is the Mack Rex perfect right now? No, but it's a genuinely exciting and charming motorcycle from a family who clearly care deeply about what they're building. Give them time to iron out those final setup issues, and this could be something truly special. We've already been invited back to test the final production version, and honestly, we can't wait.